Right. Look at the last para in page number 9. Last para in page number 9. The aim of lean production is to eliminate waste and to improve product flow and quality. So eliminate waste is the main point we have highlighted, no? In addition to that, there are two other points have also stated, no? Improve product flow and quality, especially quality improvements. Instead of devoting resources to planning future manufacturing requirement, devoting mean allocating kinegane, kapakirima karana kinegane, devoting resources to planning future manufacturing requirement and building up inventories in anticipations of demand. As in a push system, lean manufacturing is a full system. Later I will explain that one. If you look at about the ordering system, we can identify two types of ordering system, push and pull. In a push system, what happened? Manufacturers produce good without any free order. Without receiving an order, they produce goods. After producing it, they try to sell to next partner in the supply chain. For example, manufacturer may try to use some promotional method and try to sell it to the distributor. Then distributor try to sell it to the wholesaler. Wholesaler try to sell it to the retailer. That is push system. Since they have manufacture good without any proper customer order, they have to persuade customers to purchase the goods. In a full system, it happened in other way. In a full system, manufacturer started to manufacture good based on a valid customer order. They have customer order to fulfill that particular requirement, they manufacture goods. If you compare this push and pull system, are there any inventories in push system? Is there any ground for creating inventories in a push system? Yes or no? Look at carefully. Is there any ground for creating inventories in a push system? Should be no, because you manufacture good without any customer order, no. So when you have manufacture the good, there is no customer waiting to get your product. Until customer is persuaded to buy, you have to keep them as inventories. In a full system, are there any requirement to keep inventories? We don't have requirement to keep inventories, no. Because we manufacture based on a valid customer order, no. So when the goods come out from the production system, customer is waiting to get the products. In lean manufacturing, our main objective is to eliminate waste. If you are using push system, can we comply with the requirement of the lean manufacturing? Can't, no. Why? In a push system, inventories are automatically created, no. Inventories are automatically created. So therefore, waste is occurring. So we can't have a push system if you are trying to apply lean manufacturing. This should be linked with pull system, where there is no ground for creating inventories, no. Then inventory waste is automatically eliminated පැහැදිලිද මම මේ කියන කාරණේ? දැන් මේ පුෂ් සහ පුල් කියලා දෙකක් දෙනවා. පස්සේ අපි කතා කරනවා සප්ලයි චේන් වල ඉන් ඩීටේල් වලදී. දැන් අතන පුෂ් සිස්ටම් එක ගත්තොත් එහෙම පුෂ් සිස්ටම් එකේදී අපි කස්ටමර්ගේ ඕඩර් එකක් නැතුව අපි බාණ්ඩ නිෂ්පාදනය කරනවා. බාණ්ඩ නිෂ්පාදනය කළා ඊට පස්සේ අපි කොහොම හරි උත්සාහ කරනවා කස්ටමර්ට මේක විකුණ ගන්න. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ඇඩ්වර්ටයිසින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එක්ක සේල්ස් ප්‍රොමෝෂන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ ක්‍රම අනුගමනය කළා අපි බාණ්ඩ කස්ටමර් විකුණන්න තමයි උත්සාහ කරන්නේ. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? කස්ටමර්ව පොළඹව ගන්නකම් බාණ්ඩ මිලදී ගන්න අපිට මේ ඉන්වෙන්ටරි විදිහට බාණ්ඩ තියාගන්න සිද්ධ වෙනවනේ. එතකොට මේ ලීන් මැනුෆැක්චරින් කියන concept එකට අපි apply කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? බැහැනේ. ලීන් මැනුෆැක්චරින් වල purpose එක ඇවිල්ලා waste එක සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම නැති කරන එක. එතකොට ඉන්වෙන්ටරි තියනවා නම් ඒක waste එකක් නෙවෙයි. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට අඳුරගත්තානේ. එතකොට push system කියන එක practical නෑ. මේ pull system කියන එක practical මෙතනදී. මොකද pull system එකකදී අපි බාණ්ඩ නිෂ්පාදනය කරන්න පටන් ගන්නෙම කස්ටමර්ගේ ඕඩර් එකක් මත පදනම් කරගෙන. එතකොට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මොකද වෙන්නේ? තොග කියන එක නිර්මාණය වෙන්නේ නැහැ. බාණ්ඩ නිෂ්පාදනය වෙද්දිම කස්ටමර් බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ බාණ්ඩේ අරගන්න. පැහැදිලි වෙන කාරණේ. So therefore pull system, pull inventory management system should be used with the lean concepts. Clear, no? Right. So lean manufacturing is a pull system. Lean manufacturing is a pull system. It focuses on reducing the response time so that the production system is capable of, see, we try to reduce the response time. So what it allow you to do? Producing item quickly when an order is received. If you have a system like this, it allow you to produce good quickly when you have received the order. That should be fulfilled, no? So otherwise customer will not be waiting for so long to get the products, no? You should have a very flexible production system that allow you to manufacture good very quickly. Right? That's the first point. And the second one is changing rapidly to meet market demand. When customer requirement change, you should be able to change your system also to meet that particular requirement and meeting the need of customers, and in doing so, providing value to customer. So you are trying to meet the customer need. By meeting customer need, you provide the required value to the customers. To do this, production method must be of higher quality with minimum time wasting and minimal defects in production. In lean manufacturing, production must flow uninterrupted to meet demand. There should not be any interruptions. Right? For example, there should not be any waiting time or any stoppage. Right? It should take place on continuous basis. Right. The next point is important. This has been tested in June 2015 exam. After that, this has not been tested. I expect a question in your exam. This is a master area. It's an area you have to master. Right. Right. Womack and Jones. These are the two gentlemen who introduced this concept to the world. Womack and Jones defined 5 principles of lean thinking. These two gentlemen have identified 5 principles of lean. So we'll discuss these 5 principles in details. Principles of lean manufacturing. Principles of lean manufacturing. Right. If you look at about the origin of lean manufacturing, India, Womack and Jones had talked about 5 principles of lean manufacturing. But if you look at about current situations, you may find 10 to 15 principles discussed by different writers related to the lean manufacturing. We don't want to bother about different modern day principles associated with the lean manufacturing. We want to know about the initial 5 principles of the lean manufacturing. Right? In your exam, you want to know about these 5 principles. You don't have to worry about the other principles. But I will discuss some other example also for your knowledge purpose, but that is not required for your exam purpose. Right. So what are the 5 principles introduced by these 2 gentlemen? One is value, then value stream, flow, pull, then perfections. Five principles: value, value stream, flow, pull, perfections. Look at the first principles. First principle is value principle. What is value? Here, value refers to the customer value. From organizational point of view, when they have planned to produce good, the first thing they want to look at is about the value from the customer point of view. I use one interesting word there. Organization want to identify value from customer point of view. In other words, organization want to identify what is required by the customer. If they are able to fulfill the exact customer requirement, then only customer will get the required satisfaction and they will become long-term customers of the organizations. So therefore this value term refers to the requirement of the customer. In other words, needs and want of the customers. So organization want to identify what are the requirement of the customers, In other words, they want to identify what are the needs and wants of the customers and try to, so after identifying the customer requirement, then internally they should identify processes to deliver these needs and wants. So that will be covered under the value stream. Later we'll discuss that one, right? What are the mistakes organization can do when they defining customer value? What type of mistake they can perform? One of the mistake customer perform is, the organization perform is wrong definition of the customer value. Wrong definition of the customer value. So oftenly, they define customer value internally without correctly identify the requirement of the customers. කාමර ඇතුළේ ඉඳගෙන හිතනවා මේවා තමයි කස්ටමර් ඕනේ කියලා. කියලා හිතලා අපි මොනවා හරි දෙයක් කස්ටමර්ට දෙන්න උත්සාහ කරනවා. But that may not meet the exact requirement of the customers. That is one of the problem organizations face. If an organization has wrongly defined customer value, then they will design product and services that will not give the correct value to the customers. In that scenario, customers will not purchase the product of your organizations. Very simple. For example, at IAS, this is one of the principles they have to look at. They have to look at your requirement. You are the customer. They have to correctly identify what is your requirement and you want to deliver that one. They want to deliver that one to you. If they have wrongly identified what is customer value, then the product offered by IAS will not satisfy your exact requirement. Am I correct? Your requirement can be changed from time to time. Do you agree with my point? 30 years ago, students' requirement may not be the current requirement. That should be understood by both IAS at the same time, especially the CA Sri Lanka. They should also understand what is your exact requirement and they should deliver that. Yes. Right. For example, so I remember in the last the syllabus, your new syllabus discussion, I emphasized CA people. Syllabus revision should not be a one-off process. Normally, what I have experienced at CA Sri Lanka is syllabus is a one-off process. You know what is one-off process, no? කාලයක සැරයක් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් පටන් අරගෙන අවුරුදු 5 ලං වෙද්දී ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකකට ඉවර කරලා දානවා. I say that if you learn syllabus today, tomorrow, from that date onward, you have to work with the new syllabus for the next 5 years. It should be a continuous work. Even what I believe is maybe in the middle, some amendment should be introduced. එහෙම නේද වෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් මේකේ අවුරුදු 5ටම එක තියෙන්නේ නේ. For the 5-year period, you have the same. There is no difference at all. That can't be, in the world there are a lot of different changes happening, Those changes should be accommodated. Very simple example. I think it's clear for you, what I am telling here, right? So value. Then what is value stream? Value stream. Here value stream refers to activities and processes needed activities and processes needed related with the production, related with production to deliver value to the customer. Look at the way that I have defined value stream. I said activities and processes needed related with productions. Very important word. This should be connected with the production activity. Right? Related with production to deliver value to the customer. Or in other words, needed within the production functions. There is a difference between value chain and value stream. Here the word used is value stream. What is value chain? Value chain describe value creating activities of an organization. In other words, value adding activities of an organization. It covers entire activities of the organizations. Do you agree with my point? When I talk about the value chain, it covers entire activities of the organizations that add value. But here, within the value stream, we are not going to identify all activities. The activities directly related with the production works. For example, product design, that should be the starting point, no? Product design, right? Then manufacturing work, right? Then the packaging work related with the products. These are some of the examples for value streams. So you have to carefully identify the value stream activities under lean manufacturing. Those activities are directly, look at the word I have used, those activities are directly helpful to deliver value to the customers. HR or finance should not come under value stream activities. Why? What about HR and finance? Are they directly helpful? No. They are indirectly, no? They support. Right? Those should not come under value stream. පැහැදිලිද මම කියන කාරණේ? සාමාන්‍ය value stream එකක් කියන්නේ මේ production එකත් එක්ක ඍජුව සම්බන්ධ වෙන කටයුතු ටික. දැන් production design එකේ ඉඳලා බාණ්ඩේ customer ට යනකම් අර යන flow එකක් තියෙන්නේ. activities ටිකක් සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ. ඒ ටික තමයි value stream එකට එන්නේ. customer ට බාණ්ඩේ විකුණුවට පස්සේ අර පටන් ගන්න අපි raw material purchase කරලන්නේ එතන ඉස්සෙල්ලා එතන design එකකින් පටන් ගන්න. product design කරනවා අපි. ඊට පස්සේ අපි මේක බාණ්ඩ නිෂ්පාදනය කරන raw material purchase කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ බාණ්ඩ ටික නිෂ්පාදනය කරනවා. බාණ්ඩ ටික නිෂ්පාදනය කළා ඊට පස්සේ අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? මේවා කොහේ හරි ස්ටෝර් කරගෙන ඊට පස්සේ මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ ටික බාණ්ඩේ අරන් ගිහිල්ලා අපි විකුණනවානේ. මේ ටික ඩිරෙක්ට්ලි සම්බන්ධ වෙන මේකත් එක්ක, මේ process එකත් එක්ක. ඒ ටික තමයි සාමාන්‍ය අපි value stream කියලා කියන්නේ. Did you get the point? Right? Activities like HR, finance, IT, those are not value stream activities. They are support activities. I think you have learned this one at Excel level. Yes or no? Value stream managers කියලා බලන්න කියලා study pack එකේ තියෙනවා වෙනම කෑල්ල. You have learned in management subject. Who are value stream managers? I think it's clear for you, right? Value stream. Then the next one is, the next principle is flow. What is flow? Flow mean value stream activities should take place without any interruptions. Activities should take place without any interruptions. Interruptions. Any interruption value chain activity should be take place. For example, there should not be any bottleneck activities. There should not be any stoppage of production process. What is bottleneck activities? That is one of the example. You know what is bottleneck? In a bottle, you know, here water can flow very easily, no? But when it comes to this place, what happens? It's a bottleneck, no? Like traffic in a town, it's a bottleneck. In a production process also, right, should not have any bottlenecks. For example, earlier I gave example regarding that waiting. 3 employees I have shown. I told one employee is inefficient, he take more time, right? Then what happened? Even though other 2 employees have done their work very quickly, what happened? When it comes to that third guy, it take more times, no? So bottlenecks, it affect to the whole production process, right? Then stoppage, breakdown, for example. If there is a breakdown, until it is corrected, the work will be stopped, no? So justice should not happen. There should not be any stoppage. The next one is full. Now already you know the meaning of full. Here you had to use full ordering system. With the full ordering system, normally you had to use JIT inventory management system. JIT inventory management system. I told you what is full ordering system, where we start manufacturing based on a valid customer order. We start manufacturing based on a valid customer order. Then there is no ground for creating inventories, no? Yes. So therefore, with the full, we have to use JIT inventory management system. In a JIT inventory management system, we do not keep inventories, no? Whenever the requirement arises, right, we get the required raw material. When we receive the raw material, then production process is waiting to get that one, no? So when you receiving, immediately you are sending them to the production work. So therefore, there is no time to keep them as inventories. Similarly, when finished good come out from the productions, there is no time to keep them as inventories. A customer is waiting to get it, right? Next one, perfections. What is perfection? It say organization want to have continuous improvement. They want to apply continuous improvement. By applying continuous improvement, ultimately they want to achieve zero defects scenario. By introducing continuous improvement, finally they want to reach the status of zero defects. Correct, no? Perfection. Perfection means no errors, no defects related to the products. When you have produced good, you want to see it is produced at 100% quality level. There are no defects in it for corrections, right? That is the expectations. It looks like getting 100 marks for your paper. 100 marks mean no defects. So 90 means still there are 10 defects, no? Right? I think it's clear for you. Through continuous improvement, you want to get zero defects. Right. So we'll look at about the theory part also. First one, specify value. The critical starting point for lean manufacturing is value that the customers want. That is the key word. Value that the customers want. Value can only be defined by the customers. Customers know what they need. Therefore, the first principle is to specify what create value from the customer's perspective. You want to define value from customer's perspective. Shall I give some additional point? Can you write maybe at the beginning of the page linking with this? Many producers have made an error by defining customer value internally, without looking at value from customer's perspective. In such situations, customers may not accept the product of the organizations. Now look at the next principles, value stream. Value stream, for each product, identify the value stream. These are the activities in the production process. That's the key word. These are the activities in the production process. Which create the value that customers want. Which create the value that customers want. Only by a study and clear understanding of the value stream and its value add and ways can a company truly understand the ways associated with the manufacturer and delivery of a product and or service. You have to carefully look at about the value stream activities and you have to identify what are the waste activities. Lean thinking advocate supplier and customer partnership and radical supply chain management to eliminate waste from the entire value stream. So here when you are designing the value stream, how you are going to design that one? In a manner that eliminate the waste. You have to design the value stream activities to ensure there are no ground for occurring waste. That's the purpose of understanding value stream activities. In the flow, actually in simple term, what is flow? Flow means the link created between activities. They are not given. You have to connect these activities together, no? So in simple term, you can say flow means link created between activities. Link created between activities. Link created between activities. Right, look at the notes. Make the production process flow in response to demand without interruptions, such as breakdown or defective output. If the value chain stop moving forward for any reasons, then waste will be occurring. If it is stopped, it's a waste, no? Right, waste will be occurring. The trick is to create a value stream where the product never stop in the production process. It should take place on continuous basis, where each aspect of production and delivery is fully synchronized with the other element, should be connected with the other element, properly matched with the other element, synchronized with the other element. Carefully designed flow across the entire value chain will tend to minimize waste and increase value to the customer. Very simple. Here it say you have to link the activities among the value chain in a manner to avoid any interruptions. It should flow on continuous basis. If it is stopped, then waste will be occurring. Right. Shall I give additional note on that also? Value stream activities, value stream activities, value stream activities, value stream activities should be defined in a way, should be defined in a way, should be defined in a way to reduce, in a way to reduce bottleneck, reduce bottleneck. Right. Look at the next principles. Pull. let the customer full value from the producer. The producer should only make what is valued by the customer. That means the goods which have been demanded by the customer. Then there is no requirement to have inventories, no. When customer need, you produce it, then customer will purchase it. It's valued by the customer and make it just in time. Just in time to satisfy customer demand. Lean manufacturing is associated with just-in-time purchasing and production methods. I explained that point to you. You should have a pull ordering system, not push ordering system. I should be closely associated with the JIT inventory management systems. Then the perfection, strive for perfection, zero defects by constantly removing layers of waste. You have to identify where the waste is occurring, you have to remove it. And by removing delays and discontinuities in the supply chain and manufacturing process. In simple terms, by making continuous improvement. Example, reducing waste, you want to achieve zero defect status. That's the meaning of perfections. Right. Right. I remember one of the article I read long time ago related with Mars Holdings. When I say Mars, everyone know what is Mars. Three brothers, first name, no, have been used to create Mars, no. Right, three letters, M-A-S, have been extract from the three brothers. Three, you remember the exact three names. One is Mahesh Amaldeen, no? Mahesh, right? Like that, right? So they connected that one, right? At Mars, what happened? There was a time period they were performing really well. They had Zara and Victoria's Secret as their client. You know, Zara and Victoria's Secret are very popular, no? To UK-based clothing stores, right? Now, Sri Lanka also, you can find now new players like who are the new players? I have seen new designers. You know, the podi design cut dialute. And the G-Blocks kila kat one is very popular, no? Yes, unique, no? Yes, like that. There are new players. Are Nugegoda pahu karang ati mande kalina tawe kat tinara one patte. When you are passing Nugegoda to Maharagama side, I don't remember the exact name. So they apply the very interesting theme. The new design is offered at a very low price. Their strategy is different from others, right? So like that, Zara and Victoria's Secret are very popular. But what happened? Mars got the orders on regular basis. They thought forever they can rely on that. The Zara and Victoria's Secret story is very interesting. When mothers and daughter go for shopping, mother normally prefer to go to Zara. Daughter normally prefer to go to Victoria's Secret. Two different group have been covered. But what happened? One of the Chinese manufacturer started to do the same thing done by the Mars, but at a low cost. Then what happened? The Mars found their demand was reducing from these giants. It became a threat for their survival. They were struggling. Right? Then this Mahesh Amaldeen has stated in that article that he wanted to find something new to survival. Then he went to European countries to find something new, pale. He went to Japan and he visited Toyota At Toyota, he found something new. He found what he has found. Lean manufacturing apply at Toyota. Right? So he came back to Sri Lanka. Then he sent 20 executives to Japan to study the Toyota production system. The objective was to get the knowledge, apply same at mass, and reduce the cost. These 20 executives went to Japan, study Toyota production system. When they came back, they analyzed their processes and found so many ways of reducing the cost. Actually, that worked for them. They were able to reduce their cost and able to provide the same clothing at a lower price than the Chinese one. Then again, they regained the market. At the same time, he understood the risks associated with relying on few customers. Then he diversified his customer base also. Went out of these large customers and tried to have customers in all over the world. That's a good strategy, Right. I think it's clear for you, what I have stated. Right. Then you can find some principles in lean productions, some principles in lean productions. These are some of the additional points given, will not be tested in your exam. What is the first principle given? Eliminate waste, or muda. That's the main principle behind whole lean productions, right? Lean manufacturing. Main objective of lean production is to eliminate waste. Then the second thing is Kaizen. Kaizen. What is this Kaizen? Kaizen. We'll discuss this one in details under the quality principles. In Japan, Kai mean change. Sen mean good. If you converted the word, the meaning is good change. Right? Meaning is good change. So actually, what is the meaning of Kaizen? Under the Kaizen principle, we focus on having continuous small improvement. Under the Kaizen, we try to have continuous small improvement. We believe there is no end of achieving improvement. What we believe is there is no end in achieving improvement. Always we think there is a ground for improvement. There is an opportunity for improvements. We are focusing on not large improvement, we are focusing on small improvement. Or in other words, gradual improvement. Gradual improvement. This can be easily implemented. Why I say this can be easily implemented? Normally you will face low resistance from employees for a small change. People or employees will not feel it much. Employee will not feel it badly. If we try to introduce a major change, always people feel it badly. And they will not allow it to be implemented easily. Since Kaizen principle is associated with small change, this can be easily implemented. People will not make huge resistance on this. But in long run, what will happen? When you are introducing small changes, in long run, that will become a major change to the organizations. But people will also not feel it badly. There is another principle, lean manufacturing talk. They say always what we have to do is we have to introduce small improvement on continuous basis. In long run, that will become a major change to the organization and can be applied very easily. Right. Look at what is given in the note. Kaizen, continuous improvement. Kaizen, continuous improvement, is a strategy where employees at all levels of a company work together, proactive to achieve the next word, regular. Regular mean on a continuous basis, no? Regular, incremental. Incremental improvement to the manufacturing process. In a sense, it combines the collective talent within the company to create a powerful engine for improvements. Right. Then the pull system, I think we have already discussed, no? What is pull system? We'll go through that also. A full system is a lean manufacturing strategy used to reduce waste in the production process. In this type of system, components used in the manufacturing process are only replaced once they have been consumed, so company only make enough products to meet customer demand. This means all of the company resources are used for producing goods that will immediately be sold and return profit. There is no ground for keeping inventories. Essentially, a full system works backward, starting with the customer's order. See, they start with the customer order, then using visual signal to prompt action in each previous step in the process. Based on the customer order, you start manufacturing here. The product is full through the manufacturing process by the consumer's demand. Not like push. In push, I told you, we produce good without a valid customer order. So that leads for inventory. But here, there is no ground for creating inventory, since we start with the production based on a customer order. Jidoka, what is that? Jidoka principle. Read that whether you can understand what is given there. Eureka wage thamai Jidoka kiyanne. What is Jidoka? Right? So Jidoka mean there should be a mechanism within the organizations to detect, right, any stoppage, right? Sorry, not stoppage. There should be a mechanism to identify any waste occurring activities and stop production system and alert the operator. There are three words used. That particular mechanism can be a automated one, or it can be a human interrupted one. For example, if I go out of the subject, we'll say you have a system in the organization, computer system in the organization, right? Whenever you see someone is trying to hack in the system, right? There may be a mechanism, human involved and track it, identify. There's an attempt to enter to the system. Or it may be a mechanism one, automated system. There may be automated software that detect and stop it, right? Like for example, dark trace software. Dark web, what is dark web? How many people have heard that word dark web? How many people? One. Dark web. Huh? So that's not good. You have to deal with these things, today when you go home, immediately go and check what is dark web, right? So I talk about this dark trace. Dark trace mean so it's an automated software that identify any threats coming into your network and detect it and then automatically take corrective action. It's artificial intelligence methods. You know about AI, no? Everyone know about AI, no? No need to talk, no? Right? පොඩි අඩුම ගානේ මේ දවසට විනාඩි 30ක්වත් තියා ගන්න අලුත් ලෝකයේ තියෙන ටෙක්නොලොජිකල් චේන්ජස් ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න. ආ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම් පැයෙන් විනාඩි 30ක් ඒකට ලොකේට් කරලා තියා ගන්න. Right? For example, how many people have visited Bloomberg? How many people have watched Bloomberg? Have heard about Bloomberg? Only one or two. So daily basis, those are the websites you have to go, no? Bloomberg, even nowadays TV is there, no? Bloomberg TV. Then CNN Money, BBC Business. Daily basis, morning ka පටන් ගන්න ඕව යන්නේ. ලංකාවේ daily financial time එකක් බලන්න ඕනේ. FT. දැන් මම උදේට ඔෆිස් එකේ බලන්නේ නිවුස් පේපර්ස් කියලා එක විතරයි. අනිත් ඒවා එකක්වත් බලන්නේ නැහැ. I never read other newspapers. Only financial time I read. Right? That is another one you have to read, no? Every day. Then only you get the points. Right? Right. For an example, on a daily basis, you will amaze at Toyota, production system is stopped for 20 minutes. Average is stopped for 20 minutes because of defects. Whenever people found something is going wrong at Toyota, they have a mechanism. That mechanism allows them to stop the whole production system. At Toyota premises, everywhere switches are there. For example, when an employee sees something is going wrong, a defect is occurring, we say some default in the production, that guy can run and stop the production system. There is no requirement to have authority on there. Every employee is empowered to do that. Go to YouTube today and watch. Just type Jidoka at Toyota, then you can watch nice videos. I saw one nice video where what happened, the production system, one employee saw dog is entering into the premises, is running, he may create a lot of problem to the production system, right? So one guy run and stop the production system. When you stop that one, what happened? Alarm sound is going everywhere. There's a task force, right? You have appointed a task force. That is the alert and operator. That's the point it has mentioned. There's a task force. They run and see what has happened, and they take the corrective actions. And in that scenario, when you have captured the dog, they have to run and capture the dog and put outside. No, did you get the point what I am telling? Right? So that is Jidoka principles. No need to study, not need to memorize. This is only for knowledge purpose. Right. So then read the questions given there also. Read the questions given in there also. Question number 2. Is clear, no? Right. So this is the point we have discussed, no? Right. Right. With that, we can complete the theory part. Completion of theory mean we have to go to the questions, no? June 2015 paper, question number 3. June 2015 paper, question number 3. Ten-mark questions tested from the lean manufacturing. Part A, explain 2 principles of lean manufacturing. That is theory. How many principles we have learned? 5, no? Out of the 5, you have to talk about 2. That can be handled, no? The theory part, right? Then look at the part B. Demonstrate how lean manufacturing would enable businesses to address each of the above mentioned goals. 6 marks. That is application questions. Right. Part A, please do part A at home. Homework question. Extract the theory and write as it is. It can be managed. So. Part A is a homework question. Part B, now within the classroom, you won't do the part B. Allocated time for the part B is 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, try to answer this. I will allocate 10 minutes for you. Will be more favor 12 minutes. 16:43. You can finish this one at 16:55. Read the question carefully, then address the given requirement. Right, your time is over. Now 4:59. You have taken additional 4 minutes also. Right. When I went through your answers, more than 50% of you fail to understand the requirement of the questions. I didn't read the question and I allow you to go through it. I did it intentionally because in the exam you have to write it alone. You should not be able to get any assistance, right? So more than 50% of the people have not understood the correct requirement of the questions. I think I emphasize you to read the question carefully, no? I told you, I give some help actually, hint for you. To avoid making mistake, right, I ask you to do that. Now look at the FARA given here. Lean manufacturing is derived from the Japanese manufacturing industry. Derived from the Japanese manufacturing industry and has now spread across the globe in both manufacturing and service industries. Right, lean manufacturing is a systematic way of eliminating waste in the manufacturing process. It attempts to maintain and enhance what add value and reduce everything else. Look at, he's explaining lean manufacturing for you. Theory is very helpful. Look at the next sentence. In today's competitive environment, businesses' goals are to minimize cost, improve liquidity, and reduce cycle time to enhance the value of the operation of the businesses. 3 goals of the business have been given. Minimize cost, improve liquidity, reduce cycle time. Now look at the requirement of part B. Demonstrate how lean manufacturing would enable businesses to address each of the above mentioned goals. Examiner doesn't ask you to explain 5 principles. It is out of the requirement. Examiner wants you to explain how lean manufacturing can be applied to achieve the 3 goals given. Reduce cost, improve liquidity, then reduce cycle time. Look at your answer, majority answer. You talk about 5 principles. You will not get single marks on that. Because part A, look at that, no. Separate part for that purpose. Here there is no requirement of that. This is applications. You know what is lean manufacturing. You have to explain how lean manufacturing can help to given goals, 3 goals. How many people have explained 3 goals starting from 1, 2, 3 and explain related with that? How many people? Now see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So please read the question carefully. Don't write what is in your mind. The adjustability should be done. Adaptability should be made. Right? So here, you have to adapt yourself. At business level, that is required. I have always told you, no? Theory 50, application 50. At Excel level, theory may be 80 to 90%, application may be around 20 to 10%. At corporate level, complete different story. Theory 20%, Application 80%. Right. So we look at about each one. First one is minimize cost. How can lean manufacturing be used to reduce cost? What is the option of what is the option available to reduce the cost? Eliminate non-value adding activities. Waste, in other words. When you are eliminating non-value adding activities, in other words, the waste, it reduces the cost. For example, when you are eliminating inventories, inventory-related costs will be eliminated. There will be no storekeeper salary. There will be no warehousing cost, rent cost, then accommodation cost. That can be totally avoided. Very simply, you have to say, lean manufacturing focus to eliminate non-value adding activities. To achieve minimizing costs, what organization want to do is they want to identify what are the non-value adding activities and they want to take action to eliminate them by using the lean concepts. When you are eliminating non-value adding activities, it automatically helps to reduce the cost. You can provide example. For example, you can take inventory. You can take waiting. You can take rework. All affect the cost, no? All help you to save cost, no? That should be the way you have to explain it. What is the next one? Liquidity. Improve liquidity. What is liquidity? Ability to convert asset into cash, no? Am I correct? Very fast, no? Quickly. Ability of converting asset into cash very quickly, no? Right? So how lean manufacturing can help on that? For example, when you apply lean manufacturing, the pull ordering system, you use pull ordering system. It associates with the JIT inventory management systems. When you are applying JIT inventory management system, there is no requirement to have inventories. So inventory associated cost is eliminated. Cash tied up with the inventories is converted into cash. Inventory is converted into cash. In other words, so that automatically help to improve the liquidity situations. Very simple example. You can easily agree, no, with that point. So this is based on full ordering and JIT inventory management system. In India, we are not going to maintain inventories. So then what happened? Inventory is converted into cash. I mean, you are applying this one, no? When inventory is converted into cash, that improve the liquidity situations. How many people have correctly identified that point? First point may be identified by you. How many people? Second point? One person. Then what is the third objective? Reduce cycle time. Reduce cycle time. What is cycle time? Time taken to complete an operations. Time taken to complete an operation. For example, manufacturing cycle time. Manufacturing cycle time calculate time taken to produce a product. How lean manufacturing can be applied to improve cycle time? You can provide example. For an example, if you are trying to eliminate rework activity, that will automatically reduce the cycle time. Do you agree? Suppose for a particular product, it takes 30 minutes to produce. That's the normal cycle time. Normally it takes 30 minutes to produce it. If there are any defects, suppose you have to work additional 15 minutes to correct the defects. Then what will be the total cycle time? 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, 45 minutes, no? Now if you eliminate that rework activity, then you can cut down the cycle time to 30 minutes. Very simple example. Another example is over-processing cost. When you are doing over-processing work, it takes additional time. If you avoid over-processing, again, that will help to reduce the cycle time. You can take any example of the 7 ways we discuss and explain it. But better example are rework and the over-processings. Another one is waiting. You can take waiting also. For example, look at that early example I discussed. 5 minutes plus 10 minutes, 20 minutes, no? You can replace that inefficient employee with an efficient employee. If the efficient one is able to produce the good within 5 minutes, then the cycle time come down to 15 minutes. Another example. Then a motion can be taken. If you can remove unnecessary movements, that will reduce the total time taken to complete a product. A lot of example can be taken and explain it. How many people have explained that point correctly? Third point. Look at again 1, 2. There's something wrong, no? දැන් ඉන්න සතියේදීලා අපි paper පටන් ගමු නැතුව වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ. You have to write papers alone. So next week I will allocate time for that purpose. Not next week, tomorrow we are meeting, no? Right, so please do that. That's the only way to improve yourself. You have to write more questions and improve yourself. Right, shall I read what examiner tell about this? Examiner say, some have just mentioned goals of a business as minimizing cost, improving liquidity and reducing cycle time without relating them to lean management. Some people have captured it, it is given, no? They talk on that, but there was no connectivity between lean manufacturing and these goals. That's the point highlighted by the examiner. Right. Shall I give an answer on this? I missed out one point. What is the action verb used here? Demonstrate, no? When examiner uses demonstrate, that means prove, especially with example. Whatever the point you are making should be proved with the example, no? That is one of the requirement here. Right. So we'll write the first goal, minimize cost. Minimize cost. minimize cost under that, right? Lean manufacturing seek to eliminate non-value adding activities. Seek to eliminate non-value adding activities. Therefore, management can take action to eliminate to reduce non-value adding activities. When non-value adding activities are reduced or eliminated, when non-value adding activities are reduced or eliminated, businesses will be able to reduce their cost of operations. Example, elimination of activities such as inventories, waiting, rework and overprocessing, will help to eliminate to reduce cost. The second one, improve liquidity. That is the second objective, improve liquidity. Under that, right, liquidity is the amount of cash, so easily cashable assets available to a business. Lean manufacturing is based on pull system, where the goods are only produced when there is a demand from a customer. This would enable the business to avoid avoid holding inventories, holding inventories, at the same time, comma, raw material will be purchased, raw material will be purchased, raw material will be purchased just in time, just in time, just in time, and minimum work in progress, minimum work in progress will be maintained, between operations. This would enable the business, this would enable the business to reduce the amount of cash tied up, TIED, tied up in inventories. Then the third one, reduce cycle time. Reduce cycle time. The cycle time is the time, the cycle time is the time taken to complete an activity, taken to complete an activity in a business, comma, time taken by each activity, will add up to the total cycle time of the operations, total cycle time of the operations. Lean manufacturing by identifying and eliminating or reducing non-value added activities, will reduce the activities carried out by a business, when the amount of activities is reduced, comma, the cycle time of the overall operations, will reduce. Example, will reduce. Example, when rework of an activity is eliminated, comma, cycle time will also be reduced. Right. With that, we can complete the production method topic. So we'll quickly move to a few MCQ questions. In page number 35, select these questions. Question number 5. Question number 6. Question number 14. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, select answers for those. I didn't tell you, sometime I have seen, instead of identifying job productions, some writers identify project production method. Right. According to your syllabus, we are not going to discuss project 1. But project is somewhat similar to job production method. Right. Try to select answers. There may be one question you may not be able to answer, that tuck time, don't worry about that. Right. Right, look at the first question. The type of processing structure that is used to produce oil, gas and chemical is D, no? Continuous process, no? Continuous production process, no? That should be the correct answer, no? Then question number 14, lean production integrated activity designed to achieve. All three are correct actually. All three are connected with this one. A, B and C. E. E. A, B and C. E is the correct answer. Quality will be improved. It will reduce raw material work in progress finished good. At the same time, it will increase the volume of production also. Then 16, lean production involve D, no? Elimination of all type of waste. 17, the Japanese term for waste is muda, C. Which of these is not one of the waste associated with lean production? Should be revenue, no? A. And 19, lean production rely on a specific throughput rate of the whole operation. This is known as tuck time. You have not learned that one. D. No need to learn that. 20, which of these is not one of the 5 principles of lean production? Should be C, no? Push goods through to completions. Then 21, lean production primarily deliver cost and quality to an operations. Right, with that, so we can stop for the day, and we'll meet again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Right.